Welcome back to Montreal. It's Alex Belfield talking to the stars of the festival, and Nikki Payne is a lady I saw on Monday night. The naughty girl show, basically. The mucky women who come on and say the most disgusting things, and she was tremendous. Nikki, how are you?
Thank you. I'm the best of the mucky women.
I loved you because you're a personality and you're bigger than life and you're funny. There don't seem to be that many funny women, do there?
I don't know. Oh, that's a tough one. You're not going to get me to say something I'll regret. We heard you. We heard you say it. There are funny women out there. There are. And, but just like guys, there's some really funny guys out there. But there's some really not funny guys that are still telling jokes anyway, and it's no different with women, you know. But I think the Nasty Girl show was a pretty darn good one. There were some pretty funny ladies on that show.
It was a great show, and I loved you because you have tremendous warmth, and you talk about things very personal, like giving your father a kidney, and you suddenly make it funny. How do you do that?
Well, I need to keep a roof over my head and food in my stomach. So after I donated a kidney, I decided there's got to be a way I can make money off of this. So that's pretty much, I had to find a way to make it funny. No, it's funny because I'm a trailer trash girl from Canada. And I believe you would call that I'm from a caravan. I live in a caravan. Is that what it's called in Britain? I believe that sounds way fancier than a trailer. But you know, we're hillbillies, and so, you know, we can't take a summer vacation, you know, normally. So how's organ donation going to be any different? So, yeah, it was funny.
The thing I never know about comedians is how much is true. We have a comedian in Britain called Joe Pasquale who speaks like a girl. And people always say to him, do you really talk like that? And then, of course, there's you in your act, and we go, is this true or is she just making it up? And it really is true.
It's absolutely true. I couldn't make this up. Yeah, the kidney, it takes a while for people to actually realize that, wow, she really did that. She's not just making this up for comedy. And also with my speech impediment as well, they actually think, like, why would I do this to my life? Why would I create such trouble for myself just to write some jokes? So I'm really sort of figuring out how to ease it into the audience. And what I noticed was the Monday night that you watch, the first, like, good 2-3 minutes, people are like, I don't know, right? And then eventually they gained my trust. So what I did the next night was I put in a couple more just regular old jokes, the whole, they were like, oh, okay, she's funny. And then I went into the kidney stuff, and they were much more like, okay, we're still not sure if we believe her, but we're gonna laugh at it anyway. So yeah, there's a lot of, I feel like I'm back at amateur night again, trying to figure out how to tweak it, and it's very exciting for me. I'm excited about everything again.
I wish I could be you for a few moments watching you on Monday night, because you really did have them in the palm of your hand, and not many comedians at this festival have had that. There was a moment there towards the end where they just wanted you to go on all night, and that really is the point to leave, isn't it? Because you've got them, you've made them laugh, you've done your 10 minutes, get off before you ruin it.
Right, but your ego is like, stay! Yes, you really have to fight that little demon in your head that's like, they love you, get more, and just go, yep, let's get the hell off of here, and yeah.
I get the feeling about you were born funny because you just have it. You don't seem to be trying at it, you just have a way of making people smile.
Well, I guess, I sound like an egomaniac going, well, I think maybe that's right, but the only reason why I think that is not because I think I'm so great, is that I really don't know why people are laughing. Like, I'm glad that they are, but I honestly can't tell you, when I write a joke, it either works or it doesn't. I don't know any formula. When I write it down on a piece of paper, I don't know if it's going to work or not. I personally find it funny, but I don't know if anybody else will. Britain has some seriously funny ladies. I'm intimidated by how funny your ladies and your men are. There's just you are funny folks, and smart funny too. It's like I'll never be that smart. Yes, well, yeah. I think comedians have a spark. I think they have something that's naturally there, but it's work. It's work like any other type of artistic endeavor. You have a spark, but if you don't work to develop it, then it won't go any further than that.
And again, you're one of those acts, as many of the American guys are, who come on with great force and great enthusiasm and great passion. How does that work on a day when you're not feeling well or you're not in the mood to do it, yet you've still got to give it 100%?
Well, I actually do it because I'm petrified. I'm not doing it because I'm like, oh, I want it to be big. It's, if I don't do that, I'll actually turn around and run the other way. Like, that's how afraid I am. So I'm actually doing it because there's no other way I'll get on stage. So whether I'm sick or not, that's the only way I have the nerve to go out there is like,
Nikki, congratulations on being you. Seriously, of all the people I've seen, I think you've had probably the... No, congratulations, because I think you had the greatest applause and the greatest warmth of anybody I've seen in this festival. I mean that so sincerely, and it was so great to me, and I'm glad you talked to me, because you didn't have to.
Wow, it was a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you for making my head grow 2 sizes too big.
All right, let's do some business. Nikki Payne, what's your website?
NikkiPayne.com, and there's a microsite off of that called My Big Fat Donated Kidney, and it's got information about my one-woman show.
My Big Fat Donated Kidney is the show that you're touring here at Montreal and around the world. A huge success. You're a unique talent, and thank you very much for talking to me.
Thank you very much.